Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Today we're gonna have a Chanel unboxing. Whoop whoop. Okay, you guys, listen. Super excited about this one. But before I get to it, I just want to say I'm wearing Vivienne Westwood today in her honor. Vivienne Westwood just passed away a short while ago, and she means really a lot to me. And so I'm homaging in several videos. I'm kind of showcasing part of my collection and my square shirts. This one is also kind of connected to the movie that I shot with Vivienne Westwood called Art Lovers Unite. That's my movie and Patrick John Thomas's movie with Vivienne Westwood. And in fact, as you can see, she also used the Art Lovers Unite. She used it, and then we also called the movie because of this, obviously, Art Lovers Unite. And it is a climate revolution or climate change map showcasing which parts of the world are overheating. So climate change is a real thing. Anyway, Vivienne was fighting to preserve climate since decades already. So anyway, Vivienne, this one's for you. Thank you guys for listening. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today, get access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon, superdacob, all spelled together there as well for extra perks. Thank you to my members and patrons who have already pledged. Let's get to it. Thumb up the video, you guys. Okay, so I had to go to the fashion boutique to get this because apparently it's sold out everywhere. And you can't get it. And I don't like to order this stuff. I like to get it directly in the store. Yeah, it is a perfume. But a perfume that I got at the fashion boutique, because some fashion boutiques still carry the Les Exclusifs. The beauty boutiques, it was sold out everywhere in this particular size, and I need it for travel. And it was also sold out in those few counters that I know, Chanel counters that have a little bit more higher standards, so they are allowed to also sell as Exclusifs. It was gone everywhere. So insane how much it was gone everywhere. And that would be... Here it is, Bois des Iles 75 ml in the batch code, what is this, 7501? 7501, relatively fresh batch. So I've just actually unboxed a short while ago the 200 ml bottle, which I have here. I'm using it quite a bit, as you can see. But since I'm traveling a lot lately, since the lockdown has loosened up, the 200 ml cannot really fly with me. So I have to, take the 75 ml or 2.5 ounces. You can see here the quantity. We're going to open it together. So of course I'm making a separate designated video just for this because, listen, I've been lately really obsessed with the old school original 4 Les Exclusifs, which were not exclusive back in the day because they're from the 20s. These are the perfumes that were first launched in the 1920s, not 2020s. I know we're in the 20s again, but this was from the 1920s. So this one is almost 100 years old. This one was released towards the mid of the 20s. So it's not quite 100 years old yet as I am unboxing it right now, but in a few years, it will reach its 100th birthday status. So let's unbox the beauty. There you go. Here it is. It's the Eau de Parfum concentration of Bois des Iles. So you see the difference between a 200 ml and the 75 ml bottle. Now, like I said, I'm using this one when I'm at home, and this one is for travel, flight in particular. I really have rediscovered Bois des Iles lately. It's such a soothing, comforting smell. Delicate in the right way. It just soothes me. Now I'm a little bit anosmic to it, unfortunately, because it is just that pure for my skin or for my body. But let me just spray it on. So, oh my gosh. And especially I always recommend you getting a fresh batch. This is just going to be a first impressions of this. I mean, although, I've been using this one for a while now, so I could kind of deliver a review, but I want to give it the proper respect it deserves. It deserves an extra video review for the Eau de Parfum, and it will get one. Oh my God, the aldehydes are so bubbly and beautifully sparkly in the opening, but when the perfume is fresh, when the batch is fresh, the aldehydes are more tame. The older it gets, the more intense the aldehydes become. And I have to actually tell you, here I have an example of an older bottle of Bois des Iles Eau de Toilette. And this one Wow, this one even has particles in it forming after so much time has passed. This is insane. I mean, it has like little ingredients floating in there. So I got this one many, many years ago. They used to make them in these bottles like they do nowadays. Pour Monsieur Eau de Toilette and Cristal, also Cristal Eau Verte. Cristal Eau de Toilette, by the way. These are the last perfumes made in these old school Chanel bottles. Bois des Îles in this bottle has been produced for several years, then discontinued. Then they, for a short period of time, did a different type of bottle, and then they discontinued that as well in favor of this. Now you can see how it changes color. By the way, Eau de Parfum, if this were Eau de Parfum, it would be even darker in color after so many years, but this is Eau de Toilette. But you can see how much darker the Eau de Toilette is from the Eau de Parfum. So here the aldehydes have turned really heavy. So when you spray this one, I'm already out of the bottle. It's like a creamy, intense aldehydic bomb, which a lot of people don't like. I'm fine with the aldehydes. I'm fine when they get a little bit older, but a fresh batch of Bois des Îles also has a slight citrusy accord in the opening notes, which is just divine. And then as it dries down, it goes into that gorgeous, gorgeous, generous sandalwood. And this is a beautiful quality of a sandalwood. It just makes you feel warm and happy. But because it's such a soothing fragrance, and I guess my body doesn't perceive it as danger, that's why I'm kind of anosmic to it, meaning after a short period of time, I don't smell it on me anymore. Others still smell it on me and on my clothes. If I take my clothes off where I sprayed perfume on them, and then like even 3 days later, I re-smell them, I still smell Bois des Îles on them. So it's not that the perfume is weak. It's not weak by any means. It's just that it's just so well blended with my own chemistry that I don't perceive it after a short while because my body doesn't perceive it as a risk or danger, So alas, it is what it is, but that just shows me even more that it is my perfume. And heavenly. It just makes you feel like you're going to be okay no matter what. And also, I've purchased a while ago from the Tweed palette. Actually, I'm wearing this Tweed palette number 4 right now. By the way, I'm not sponsored by Chanel. I bought all of these products myself. And this is all just my opinion. So this is the Tweed, number 1. This is Tweed number 1, Cuivré, Tweed Cuivré. So this palette is what I'm using on my eyes today. It's a little bit subtle, delicate. It's not as intense as their pencils or their crayons, whatever they call them, which I like to use the most, but these are a little bit easier to apply and they don't break like those little pencil things that keep breaking. But yeah, I'm using 2 of the colors on me right now. Anyway, what I wanted to say is the tweed pouch that it comes in is particularly interesting to note because these colors, this is kind of the vibe I get from this perfume. That's kind of the color vibe, the color palette that I would personally attribute to Bois des Îles. So just saying. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was just the first impressions and unboxing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe, thumb it up, and until next time, never forget to never give up on love. Bye.